Another look at Taka Higashino. He was in the top three. He now finds himself one spot out, sitting in fourth.
Yeah, Taka looking to improve on that first run. Starting off with a no-handed flip there into the 120. Rock solid flip. It's tricky, invented, I think about 11 years ago maybe. But yeah, huge flip combo.
He was the first Japanese Moto X competitor to win gold at an X Games. He got that in freestyle back in 2012. Back in the Los Angeles X Games days.
Off the little tentative there from what I've seen Taka do with the KOD flip there, and that was off the hybrid ramp, the Levi Shield ramp that he invented. It's almost the new standard 75 ramp, sends you a little higher, and it's also the setup jump here he's about to hit. Cordova flip. Shaolin flip, looking pretty similar to his first run, but a little bit cleaner.
Coming down to that final 30 seconds here. Again, sits in that number 4 spot. Just 1 full point behind Josh Sheehan.
Heart attack Indy flip there off the step down. Double knack Indy into a little transfer there. So he used the left-hand side of the landing there to get a little bit of better angle for the last run. Disco can. Cool trick, that one. One-handed Indy, 2 rock solid. He's got 3 seconds left. He can get into that corner under power. Yeah, I think this one is going to count for Taka.
So there you go, throwing in a bonus move here, getting under power, as you said, coming into that corner there before the horn sounded. So that'll do it here for Taka Higashino. Again, I mean, it's a tall order if you're cracking into that top 3 right now. By the way, that's our same podium from last year. They're just shuffled in different positions right now.
Yeah, as I said, poor old Taka, he's got one of the smoothest, most consistent, best style, biggest tricks in there, but he's lacking the double flip and the front flip, and the poor guy has ended up in fourth so many times. But you see that Cordova flip, good extension, and just check out how smooth Taka is. Didn't even bottom out the suspension there. There's that transfer to the left-hand side of the landing. Really makes it a lot easier to turn at the bottom there and get set up for the final pass through, save some time. One-handed Indy to rock solid off the big jump, and that's going to do it for Taka.
Yeah, he finished 4th in Minnesota in freestyle in 2019. He had to settle for 5th out here last year, so he will improve the score. Talking about nerves and pressure, we have a newcomer to freestyle here at the X Games. This is Julian Van Stippen. This is only his 2nd X Games appearance. His first one came a couple months back. He was in Best Whip when we had X Games Chiba in Japan.
Coming out there for his first 2 hits. Yeah, he wasn't even in freestyle about a week ago, and then picked up the last spot after Axel Hodges pulled out. Nice big double knack there, getting really sideways.
Actually trains in Temecula, California, loves riding in the hills. Talented former Supercross racer, rode the EU Championship, the Belgian Championship, as well as the French Championship.
Got a little squirrely there. I think it was a heel clicker to Indian Air, but hung up his leg, and we might check out a replay at the end there, but he was lucky to save that one.
Going back to X Games Chiba in that Best Whip event, it was his first appearance. He walked out of there with a medal. He got Best Whip bronze there. That was back at the end of April.
Huge look through, kiss of death Indy flip there. Nice extension, nice and smooth.
So Taka Higashino checked in with an 86.66, by the way, for his first run score. The best possible score you can get is 100 out here in Monster Energy Moto X Freestyle.
Cordova flip. I know it was a little windier. That's the 2nd time he's gone sideways off that jump, but got a little tricky landing that one. It's kind of on an angle. Had Soshini go down there yesterday in practice, but he was all good. Big whip, and he's in Best Whip this afternoon too.
Well, he surprised everyone in Chiba.
Oh, what a save. Underflip there, landed a little sideways. I thought he was heading straight for that ramp. But right now the dirt's nice and fluffy, a little loam, a little bit of moisture in it, and you don't tend to slide as much on the landing, but you'll see a little later it'll be nice and hard-packed.
Good save right there for Julian.
All right, check it out now. You see the heel clicker. He hung up his left leg there. Didn't quite get the heel clicker and kicked the seat. Here we go, check it out for another replay. The right leg, sorry. Hangs up on his hand there with the heel clicker. Still goes for the Indy. And you see it gets a little bit sideways here. His right foot just catches the seat. Lucky to get back on the pegs. And here's that last landing. Almost Look at that. That was a perfect drift down the landing. So lucky to avoid that other ramp there. But other than that, a solid run.
Yeah, that one will definitely have you holding your breath right there. So Julian's going to check in with an 81 flat. So that'll put him in the #2 spot right there. So Taka hanging on to that top spot with an 86.66 for now.
60s. But right now we've got the young Benny Richards from Australia.
Well, already off to a better start than what we saw in 2021 in his rookie X Games appearance. He had a rough go right out of the gate on both his runs last year.
Benny starting off with a nice KOD flip and a Cordova flip there. Been working a lot with Jackson Strong. He's young protege. He's been helping out, coaching him through, and it really shows in his riding. Nice double grab there. Good extension.
Youngest rider on the freestyle roster this year at just 21 years old. He's an apprentice to be a carpenter back down in Australia.
There it is, the double backflip.
It gets that one down clean. I mean, what a night and day difference to his performance here than what we saw here last year.
Yeah, that was nice, smooth, perfect. Well done, Benny. Heel clicker flip. See, a lot of guys not doing too hard a trick off that first jump there. Just as a setup jump, especially if they're hitting the 120, they don't want to be upset before they're clicking third and heading for that ramp.
So coming down to the final 25 seconds here. So again, the high mark to beat here at 86.66 that we saw out of Taka Higashino.
No-handed flip there. Got a little lost in the corner at the back there, but he figured it out. 10 seconds left. Come on, Benny.
We said that last year was his first X Games appearance. He says that was actually his first real competition. And, you know, when you get out there and you got the cameras rolling, the nerves definitely set in.
Yeah, he definitely got thrown in the deep end, and it's a lot of pressure out there, but, you know, he's had a whole year to dwell on that and clean things up, and he definitely had a solid showing there. Nice, smooth extension on all these tricks.
He's got the monkey off of his back from last year. As it was the first trick right out of the gate in both of his freestyle runs last year.
Let's check out some of the replays now. The double backflip, first one we've seen today. Gonna be a few more of those coming, but perfect landing. Nice and smooth.
Different performance than what we saw out of him in 2021. Now we move on to Jackson Strong here. 2 freestyle medals. He's got a silver and a bronze. He's never taken a freestyle gold, though.
He's hungry for it. Starting off with the quad. There's the 105-foot front flip.
Just sent that one deep, Bilka. Oh, my goodness.
You are kidding. That is a world first. I can hear the riders going nuts from back here. Front flip off the 110-foot ramp. That was insane. First guy to ever do that.
He did that in the first 15 seconds of the run.
Hey, he's coming out swinging. Double back flip. Nice and smooth. Jackson is on a tear right now, and this is a totally different rider to what we've seen last year. I think things just weren't going well for him last year. He wasn't having a good day, but I tell you what, this is an insane run.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was in a similar situation to Benny where everything was just a little bit off for him last year, but man, talk about shaking it off. And I mean, did you see how deep he sent that front flip?
I think he started to panic a little bit at the end. He thought it was maybe over-rotating a little bit. Landed a little long, but hey, that was both wheels down at the same time. No-handed front flip. Oh no, that's the same spot he crashed last year. Ran into the wall, but I think he's a little winded, but...
It's hard to believe that was 20 years ago. It seems like it was just yesterday. That was the second and final year of X Games Philadelphia. But as we said, Rob's got something special up his sleeve, and rumor has it, it could be coming here in this first run, Bilko.
Yeah, he said if everything's going good and smooth for the rest of his run, yeah, he's going to go for that little surprise at the end. But let's see what he's got. Big KOD flip to start things off. Indy to heel clicker. That's a solid combo too.
So again, the runs are 90 seconds in length. You get 2 of them here at Monster Energy Moto X Freestyle. It is the better of your 2 runs that count.
Cliffhanger flip there. He's the only other guy other than Jacko to hit that ramp on that side. So a little bit more use of course. Not sure where he's heading now. Cali roll. Smooth. He's had that trick dialed for a while now. Rob's got a huge variety of tricks, huge flip combos, front flip with combos.
Coming down to the final 45 seconds here.
No-handed front flip, that was extremely smooth. I thought he was overcooking a little bit there, but perfect.
It's just wild how smooth he is with that trick. I mean, that, and as you said earlier with the Cali rules, I mean, everything's just so dialed.
Yeah, and especially this event in particular, I've just noticed he's just really focused and riding really, really well. Here, we check it out. We've got a front flip off the setup jump. Clicks third.
Coming into the second one, puts that down. That one, look like he went a little deep, and he saves it, and he hangs on. So you just had back-to-back front flips right there at the end of the run.
Damn, that was huge. He was definitely going long, landed so hard. I think his left hand blew off the bars, and an amazing save. That little bobble there just meant he didn't get to hit that last ramp in his run, but I don't think that should affect his score too much.
I was going to say, I mean, the save that he had, we'll have to take a look at it on the replay there.
Front flip, knack. I think he got a tease of what his whole run would have looked like there if he got everything together without that mistake. But, I mean, for a mistake, he saved it, kept it on 2 wheels, and finished off solid.
But to do that at the end of the run as well.
Check it out here, the cliffhanger flip, clamps the feet. Here's the first front flip there. Off the hybrid ramp.
Watch the landing here.
Yeah, I think he landed right at the top of the landing. Let's check it out. Yeah, right on the knuckle, a little bit under-rotated, but yeah, upset him a little bit. Still, click third, and then it's just go time.
Yeah, he was sitting back a little bit on that one, but gets reset. And look how deep he sends this.
I think with the little bobble, he thought he was maybe going to come up short, so he just hammered down when he clicked third, went absolutely wide open at that ramp, and that's probably why he went long. You see there slapping the head down really hard. Visor went down, but hey, he saved it.
He saved it, and he's into the 90s with a 93.33, so that puts Rob Adelberg in the top spot. So it's Adelberg, Taga. So there you go, Moto X Freestyle.
And if we look at it
got a gold and 4 silver.
As far as tricks, I mean, without the front flip, Sheeny, I don't think he's going to have what it takes to get on top of Adelberg. Maybe he might be able to pass Ackerman, but let's just see what the judges say. If he cleans this run up and throws everything spot on. But nice heart attack, seat grab Indy flip off the 110 to start it off.
So again, it's a 90-second run. The best possible run score you can get is 100. He got a silver medal out here. 2021, he now sits in bronze medal with an 87.66.
Taking a little bit different round on the course. He's going to add the flare, and I think just because Ackerman has, he wants to add that because Ackerman is the guy he's competing against right now. So throwing the flare. 360 there.
So at the halfway point, 45 seconds down, 45 left to go here. Can he put together enough here to overtake Luke Ackerman there? You need a 91 flat or better.
Oh, where's he going now? Adjusting that dampener up. Second rider to opt for the circle there.
Taking a lot of time getting reset. I mean, the clock keeps ticking down here. He's going to be at 20 seconds when he hits this next lip.
A little bit under-rotated there on the double. Not the smoothest one he's done. There's the head shake. I think he's had enough for this run. He knows it's not going to be enough to pass Ackerman. Big old whip. We will see Sheeny in best whip today as well. Competing in 3 events. Double grab, and I think that's going to do it for Sheeny's run. It leaves one guy to try and top off Adelberg.
He changed up the line a little bit there, as you mentioned before, adding the quarter pipe into the mix. He saw Luke do that, so decided he was going to throw his own flare.
Yeah, I think once the run didn't start off that smoothly, he kind of hit the abort a little bit. He knows he's guaranteed a medal there. You see a big seat grab Indy flip off the 110. Big old ruler flip, looking through.
Completely stretched out, full extension there for Josh Sheehan.
Here's this double flip, huge no-hander this time, a lot bigger than the first run, but you see he comes in a little short on the rotation. Not too bad, he's got plenty of muscle there, the old Donnybrook Destroyer.
So again, he had an 87.66, so he gets an 88.33. It is better than his first run. However, that is not going to improve the placing. So the good news is he's going to get another medal. We take a look at our defending gold medalist in his first attempt. Let's check in with Victoria Arlen.
Hey guys, I am in the middle of all the action here, but I want to talk about Luke Ackerman because he is the defending champ, and he's here to do what no German has ever done in 27 years of X Games, which is win a second gold. Last year, he was a long shot to medal, and now he's a defending champ looking to make history.
See him starting off solid there with the heart attack flip into the 360. I hope we get some replays of that. He's got probably the best 360 that's ever been done out there. That was a huge ruler flip too. Such a big rider. He just muscles that bike around. He's over 6 feet tall. Smooth double backflip there.
Coming down to the final 45 seconds, the halfway point here.
Cliffhanger, one handle lander.
Your gold medalist from last year out here.
I think we're going to see the first guy here hit the quarter pipe. Flare, a little bit under rotated, and that's kind of set him offline now. He was going to go back and hit the 75 after that, but that quarter pipe landing's quite skinny, so it's put him off the edge there.
You don't have a lot of real estate to work with there, but again, that's the first time we've seen anyone use this feature thus far in the comp.
Knack, double flip, so another double flip combo. That's the second one we're seeing today.
And that gold medal he got last year in freestyle, that's his lone X Games medal. But if you got one, a gold's the best one to have there, Bilko.
I was about to say, if you're only going to get one, he's got the right color.
Exactly.
Holy grab to finish things off. Not sure about the one-handed lander there, but yeah, throwing the holy grab for Mike Mason. This one's not going to count, which is pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? That's for the fans. What fans are out here at the sleigh ground. So what do you think? What do you think this is going to slide him into the mix? You need an 86.66 or better to get in to the top 3.
Man, it's going to be tight. There's that 360. That is so
That's
flat,
perfect.
so amazing. And yeah, I mean, not a lot of riders do 360s, and there's very few that do them flat. And obviously, that's probably the best one I've ever seen. You know, he's got that trick dialed, and so good to see that smooth and consistent 360 spin.
Rob Adelberg does it in 2022 with back-to-back front flips. So Josh Sheehan, last year's silver medalist, walks out of here with a bronze medal. Your defending gold medalist, Luke Ackerman, walks out of here with a silver. But it's Rob Adelberg taking the gold.
Here it is with that front flip, clicks third, punches, and then the front flip off the 110, going long. Oh, he's headbutted the front fender. You see his visor come all the way down. Just look at that, how high he is. Didn't use much of the landing.
All right, Rob Adelberg, the gold medalist. I have to ask you, what and who inspired those back-to-back front flips?
Well, my goal was always to do it on the 110. And then one of my friends who was there watching me, John, he is a mechanic back home. He said, you know, it was 20 years ago when the Godfather, Mike Metzger, did the back-to-back at X Games. And I said, all right, well, now I have to make sure I can front flip that first one. And then I kind of worked on the big gap at home, but I don't have the right setup for that full size. So as you could see in my run, I went very long and I over-rotated. But yeah, I rode it out, and I'm here with the gold, so that's the main thing.
You won the gold medal. Now, speaking of fathers, your dad, you credit your dad for being a huge contributor to your success. Can you talk to me about the role he plays, and especially in this gold medal winning run?
Yeah, well, you know, family, sponsors, everyone who supports me, you know, thanks to them. But my dad, he's there, he works during the day, and then he comes to my house as soon as he's done, comes and works for me, get me in and out of the foam pit. I swear he's lost a lot more hair in the last few years because we've been pushing it hard, and without him, I definitely wouldn't be here with this medal. So thanks, Dad.
Shout out to all the dads. Congratulations.
Cheers. Thanks.